Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. Looks toward the sideline. Higgins making the catch. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
180. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. And right away, he lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Charles, look at the big scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's snapping. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 MT, take. 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break it.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
T. Higgins, 47 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied in So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Off play action. Richardson. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Incomplete.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing out the right numbers.
Exactly.
For the right play, yeah.
That too.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pick up there, 22. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. They go play action with Richardson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
That's good.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
A momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready? 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready?
Up the middle. Here's Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 32 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. To try here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
At the 34-yard line.
Chase, the motion man right. Now it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Burrow. Flush to his right. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Dances by him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hot 70, hot 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Ready?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They're going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. An inside give, Brown. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
Quality coverage that time. The slowdown has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, 49 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
It's now 2nd
So
and
another
10.
incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Yoshivas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 25
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Cincinnati.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
From the 6.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Richardson off the play fake. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Shamar Stewart.
8-yard loss.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now it's Richardson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
2, 3.
He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after picking up only a yard.
They suspected that it was a power play over the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Pass caught right side by Taylor. So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Jones. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have you run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
And the Bengals first down.
This is Brown going up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's get set. Right, 8, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Big.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on, ready.
Richardson working from the gun. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now Richardson. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he will be brought down about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
35.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He will find his man Chase complete. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 7. Burrow on play action. They'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes him.
11.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Indy. 68 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Touchdown! And Pierce from 6 yards away. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Richardson will throw for it. It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Slot man moves right. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard gain.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
I think the defense surprised him with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers of positive yardage. Well done.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Come on.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler.
Richardson to throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. This is 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Richardson. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane, and knock it away as we just saw there.
Flushed out right. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup at 9.
Brings up 2nd and
To throw, Burrow.
45-yard line.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 42-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been